Who should plan the first date, the man or the woman?
The man, yeah.
No comments, the man.
Yeah.
I think the man.
The person that asked the other person out on a date should be the one who's planning the date.
Okay, so normally, because I'm afraid to get rejected, I wait for him to ask me out, but I think that we should make the choice, because if not, it's always the creepy guys that ask you out and not the ones that you really like.
Man.
My life was only men's.
Because if you are going to ask a person out, then you should probably have a plan. It's not really nice when a guy writes and says like, oh, do you want to hang out? And then he doesn't have a plan, so you're like, yeah, fine, what do you want to do? And yeah, if I'm asked out, I prefer if the guy has already planned a date.
Have you ever asked a man out on a date?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. How did that go? Was it successful?
I mean, he said yes. It was good fun. But I mean, yeah, it was good.
No, never.
Okay. Has it ever occurred to you, or has it just never?
Yes, I think women should start taking the initiative as well. Yes.
Yes, I actually did one time, and it was a cool 3 months. It was one of the greatest short relationships that I had. Yeah.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah, 2 times.
2 times?
No.
No, I haven't.
No, I haven't too.
No.
I invited a man to the date when we were already dating and it is okay, but not to the first date.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you consider it, or?
Most probably not, because I prefer to be the one asked out. Yeah. I don't know, I'm kind of old-fashioned, maybe.
I think I did it too, but actually, usually they ask first.
No, but sometimes guys are too slow and you're like, come on, can you be a little bit personal? And then you're like,
Leader.
okay, I don't care, let's go.
How far can you go physically if a first date goes well?
I don't think that I can go far, just some talking, no more.
Not at the first
Yes.
date, no.
No far, then a kiss.
Maybe a kiss.
Kiss, the first date. I only hug, maybe.
Russian girls are very close, actually, I think, and they need more than one date.
Yeah, mostly yes.
Yeah, it depends on how well it goes. It depends on if you feel that special thing in the background.
Well, I would probably wait with the first kiss for the second date, so not really far. Consent, but me personally, I always wait until the second date because you don't know whether they are interested in you until you've got a second date. Well, maybe because I'm a really closed off person, so I need my time to warm up to another person before I can take the next step.
I mean, I think that nowadays it's very easy to end up in bed on the first date.
If you go out to dinner, should the man pay or should they split the bill?
Of course, men have to pay. We are girls from Russia, no feminism, no European standards. When girls should pay for herself, especially when man invites girl to the date, of course he have to pay.
That's quite a controversial question.
I think split the bill.
Yes. Or
Yes.
split. Yes.
Like, say for instance, is it a conservative kind of situation? Is it not? All that kind of stuff.
I always split the bill, but I guess it's up to them. It's nice to get your meal paid for, but it's not expected.
I think men shouldn't pay for women. I just don't. I always pay for you, always.
I don't think that the man should pay. I think that it's always nice when someone invites, even if it's a man or the women, but I never expect someone to pay for me.
I'm okay with pay half and half, but usually in Russia and actually. In my experience, usually men pay, and I'm okay with that.
I don't know. I would say man should pay, but also the ladies should take out the wallet just for courtesy. But ultimately, man should pay. Well, as I said, I'm old school, so I think it's nice when a guy pays, but it's also fine with me to split the bill. But it's always nice if the guy takes the initiative to pay.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think the man
Well,
should?
only if the date goes well, you know? Because otherwise the man would be like, oh, I just spent money on something, I hate it.
Yeah, okay, I had dates when I had to pay, but you know, my tactic is to do everything to pay by myself. If the man is not fighting to pay, so okay, he has no chance.
How soon should a man text a girl for a second date, do you think?
Well, it depends on how well the date went. If the date was horrible, do not text her. If the date was, if it was nice, then just text her in a day maybe. Yeah.
Within the next week.
Just when you feel that when you are ready, and then text.
Well, I would say that same night, but a nice cute message. I love that, can't wait to see you again, and then maybe you can wait 2-3 days to write again.
Isn't the criteria something like 3 days or something like that? It's some kind of dream kind of thing. I think if he likes her, she should text him straight away. And if she likes him, she should text him straight away.
Well, I guess it doesn't have to be men. I would, if the date went well, I'd say afterwards, thanks for good night. So I guess straight afterwards is ideal.
If it's real love,
Immediately.
and have children.
I think it depends on the situation that was in the first date. If it was okay, and as we live in the 21st century, so we all have social networks, mobile phones, so a man can text to his girl this evening or next morning, so it would be okay, I think.
Immediately.
Yes.
If I like the guy, I want to spend all my time with him. And so the earlier he texts me is better for me.
It's horrible to wait.
Yes, the worst is to wait. But if I don't like the guy, obviously it doesn't matter when he will text me, I will say no.
But if you like the guy, probably you would text him.
Yes, because guys are always too slow.
Do you have any horror stories of really bad first dates?
I mean,
Just go with the worst one.
there was one guy who spoke about his ex-girlfriend the whole time. That was pretty great.
I remember being at someone's house and they went to the toilet and they left the door open and they were talking to me. Which I thought was a bit odd. They haven't to be perfect, but there was one guy that mixed Fanta and Cola. And it was really weird for me for some reason, so yeah, that's the most horror story I can think of.
No, it's very sad to say that, but I think that lately I don't even have days. I just meet people when I go out.
Actually, unfortunately, I don't.
I didn't have that much dates, you know. No, I don't think so. They were all nice.
If in case when I already have a boyfriend, then I have to go to date with another man, and there were some difficult situations in that case.